Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What we're going to do today is we're going to go on a walk and talk, and we're going to go through a book entitled The Importance of Being Little: What Young Children Really Need from Grown-Ups. And it's a book authored by Erika, Christakis, and published on the 9th of February 2016. This is a book that explores how to create environments that foster genuine growth and development in young children. So the first key point to come from this book is to recognise children's individuality. Each child is unique, and their needs, strengths and interests vary. Children need tailoring in their learning and engagement based on these differences, respects and supports their development. So each child, as we said, is indeed different and unique. Each child will have a different past, will have a different present, and will no doubt experience a different future as well. The next point that the authors make here is prioritising emotional connections. Building strong emotional bonds with children provides a foundation for learning and growth. Relationships with caregivers and teachers are absolutely crucial for a child's sense of safety and willingness to explore. As parents, we are called on and we need to foster curiosity, not compliance. What you don't want is to have a child who is externally compliant and yet internally rebellious, I guess, is the key point that we want to make. So rather than enforcing rigid structures, the authors here talk about allowing children the freedom to explore and question. Nurturing curiosity helps develop critical thinking and creativity. Valuing play is essential in learning. Play is not merely recreation, it is a powerful learning tool. Through play, children learn problem solving, social skills, and emotional regulation. Create a stimulating, not overwhelming environment is another key point to come from this author. Play is not, an environment filled with sensory and exploratory opportunities enhances learning immensely. However, as the authors here say, overloading a child's environment can be counterproductive, so balance is absolutely key. The next point that the authors talk about is encouraging real, productive conversations. Engaging children in meaningful conversations, even if they seem young, nurtures language skills, imagination, and social understanding. And the authors say something here which is really powerful. Don't rush academics. Formal academics aren't as beneficial as play-based or experiential learning at an early age. Academic pressure can hinder emotional and social development, which are foundations for later learning. So a very powerful message there. The authors then go on to talk about teaching emotional self-regulation, helping children understand and manage their emotions, equips them with lifelong coping skills, improving their resilience and social interactions. The author, then goes on to say that focus on process, not outcome, which once again is a very, very powerful message. Focus on the process, trust in the process, reward behaviour, not outcomes, is a way of teaching children to have a growth mindset and to continue along their path. Emphasising that learning process rather than the end result teaches children to value effort, curiosity and perseverance rather than focusing solely on success or failure. And the last key point to come from this book is to be patient with developmental stages. Each child is different. Each child will have its own growth and development stage and growth spurts, and young children develop at different rates. So it's crucial to be patient and supportive, allowing them to reach milestones in their own time. Christakis emphasises that a loving, playful and attentive environment nurtures children's natural desire to learn and fosters well-rounded development. And this book underscores the importance of respecting the unique ways in which young children experience the world. Another powerful lesson, another powerful book on how to be a little bit more effective in parenting. And once again, the key message here that comes from the author is that you need to be patient and that all children are unique and different. And what you need to do is trust the process, to teach them and to encourage them to be lifelong learners rather than to put undue pressure on them from a young age and to burden them with worries and issues and comparisons that are just going to load up their backpack and weigh them down as they grow and develop. It's not easy being a parent or a grandparent, and as my spiritual father always says, being a parent is salvific, because you need to suffer and you need to see yourself in terms of who you really are, because children are the mirror that shows the world, shows ourselves and shows everybody else around us who we are and where our priorities lay. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, where I try and bring to you the beauty of this magnificent city of Sydney and overlay it with a message of empowerment. And at the moment, I'm going through and doing a cluster of books on parenting and child development, and trying to gather as much as I can so that we all can be the best that we can. Yassas.